Hey, get out from him!
If the public knew half of what goes on in policing these days, they'd have a shock.
Why the fuck are they choking me out?
We just can't meet the demand that is required at the moment.
Have you heard of street pastors before?
Street pastors, greatest thing to happen to this town.
What's your name? What's your name?
It would be impossible to imagine the town running without them being there.
God, we're nearly there, mate.
If there's a fight going on, I'll ask God to intervene.
You had any water? No! It is Christianity in action.
I joined the job in 2007. My shift at that specific point in time, there was 27 of us on shift. Now we are lucky if we can get approximately 6 officers per shift.
Come on! Take it to the floor! Take it to the floor, that's it. Get his hands behind his back. Hey, get out from him!
I'm a soldier. Thank you. Yeah. Let's get into the back.
I'm deployed to Afghan.
Yeah?
Fucking less than 2 weeks. Why have I not been arrested?
Why have you not? Because we want to get you back to the hotel. We don't want to fuck up your career.
We'll get you both home, yeah? There we go. You will have sometimes very immediate 999 jobs, very serious jobs, for instance stabbings, which we cannot get to. I suppose it just doesn't get fed out there to the public about what really does go on and what really does happen in policing these days.
We're chosen to go out, against the forces of darkness, to go and help people, to help the vulnerable. This is about us working for God, showing the love of Christ to these people.
Well, Father God, we give you thanks and praise. Thank you for this evening. Thank you for every member of the team here.
That goes that.
I have one pocket of purple, one pocket of drumsticks,
No.
and one pocket of
Really?
Happy Tango.
When we had higher policing numbers, you did deal with things differently. I think it was a more old-fashioned method because we had never been forced to do things another way.
One day I'm stood with this man, his phone starts ringing, and it's whoop whoop, it's the sound of the police. I know. He loved it, he loved it. Good copper though, good copper.
Some of the things that we used to have to deal with, we now have partners that take on that responsibility. So just people for you to keep your eyes open for us. So this chap, Mr. He's wanted at the moment for burglaries. He's become relevant because they think he's going to be hanging around in the Reading area. If you do see him, or if you're aware that anyone else sees him, if you could just call us on your Echo Tango radios and let us know, that'd be great. Another one that wasn't particularly pleasant was Mr. on here, who seems to have a propensity of violence towards females as well. Good stuff? Yeah. Anything else? All happy, that's what I like to hear. Stand easy. Yeah.
So this is the famous or infamous pub hotel.
People get very drunk coming out here.
Can you come up off the road for me, please? Hello. I can't have you with your feet on the road. Yeah. Okay, just come with me. You okay? Hey, come here.
Who you out with tonight?
I was with but the fucking dickheads in Purple Turtle wouldn't let me in.
What? Did
What's
you get
that?
refused entry?
Yeah, they just kept telling me that I wasn't allowed in, but I hadn't been in there to begin with.
So what does know you've been refused entry?
Yeah.
And you still went in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone went in.
Okay.
Should we just try and see if we can
I should just be sick.
You're gonna be sick?
So I've called street pastors, they're coming down.
We've got to go because we've just had a call.
You're going to Purple Turtle?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Where's the other?
There's the other two.
Yeah. Have you heard of street pastors before?
You're trying to tell me to go on the street passes, but I don't know who they are.
They're not strangers, they're volunteers, they've all got identification, and they're going to assist you getting home, and we're going to make sure the chaps that you don't want to be near you are going to move on.
No, me. Let's be honest. No. I'm not going to tell you wrong either.
That's another example of if street pastors weren't around, we'd be potentially driving her back to Basingstoke if we had no other option. If the boyfriend wasn't responding, she didn't have keys.
I got no sympathy because, you know,
But then once she's in your care, then
Oh yeah.
Or she might have had to go to hospital. We don't know.
There's ways to find, you know, I'd phone her parents.
They're in Corfu on holiday.
Well, I'd phone next to kin,
somebody.
Loving it, lad. There's a guy on the floor out there.
Someone on the floor over there.
Oh, yeah.
Don't call me sweetheart again, because it pisses me off.
He's had spice tonight.
Okay.
So he's probably in some sort of spice spasm. Stop! Calm yourself down!
Apparently he's had spice. Apparently he's going into a spice spasm. These guys are going to help him.
I think...
Listen.
Who is with him right now? Where's his mum?
I don't know.
Where's his best friend?
I don't know, but he's got police and he's got security.
Just over concerned, so we're just trying to keep her away of it.
That's fine. That's absolutely fine. Got another call for another female that's not very well.
We're gonna go. She says that she knows him, but she doesn't, and she's trying to get these off of him, but.
Thank you for being here with us tonight in the town of Reading. If I'm listening to the radio, if there's a fight going on, then I'll pray into, you know, and I'll ask God to intervene if there's a fight. Anything that happens that comes over the radio.
We just had a bit of a fight in the doorway between two groups.
So Father, I just ask you into the situation to deal with it, to keep these groups separated, and may they all go home safely on their own. There's nothing else I can do on that.
Next laboratory, young lady's been on the bus the whole time. She's pretty badly drunk.
Hello. Where's the police? You alright? Hello. It's the police. What's your name? You know where you are?
Yeah.
Where are you? Where are you trying to get to?
Places.
Where?
Places.
Have you drunk all of this?
No.
Steve, are you able to direct street passers to Bottom Station Road where the bus stops are?
On our way.
My mate's on.
My mate's on.
Just had a call from the Malmaison Hotel saying they've got an extremely drunk female, so they've just requested the street pastors to attend to go and have a look. So it's interesting, so far on the radio, all of the jobs that are coming through are generally requiring street pastors to attend.
Just take a seat here.
Hi, you right?
She's obviously had quite a lot to drink. There's that gin bottle's like 3/4 gone. Just literally want to get home, see if she's got enough cash to get a taxi. They were there within about a couple of minutes, really.
A couple of minutes.
And we could have been tied up with that for a good half hour. You see how slow things are when people are drunk.
We're just on our way to a job, mate, you right?
Yeah, gentleman over there has already been removed by you lot once tonight. He's just come back in, racially abused one of the doormen and threatened to stab us all.
Have you phoned out to Echo Tango?
We've told Echo Tango, they said they were sending the unit down, we thought it was you.
No, we're on the way to another job up at the hospital, alright buddy?
Yeah, Albion Terrace, do you have a number for that?
A lot of the new officers that are coming through, their training is halved. We don't expect them to know everything, but we expect them to know the basics. But they're coming out not knowing the basics.
There was someone who didn't know how to use a radio, which was quite
There
alarming.
we go, so there's an officer that come out of basic training that didn't know how to use his police radio.
So it looks like a male. Okay.
This is
Oh,
it's had absolute skin for it.
Are you cold? You're shivering. Has you had any water? Good lad, just right.
Just phone it through now, just to give the Pop's details of the individual, and he prays and spend some time reflecting on it all.
Cool, we're nearly there, mate. I'm gonna go. Right, one of you, just
You alright? Oh, bless him, he's in a really bad state. Officers are feeling very, very, very under pressure at the moment. You know, we've got officers that are coming in, they're physically sitting down at the end of the shift and actually crying. It is having a massive effect on officers' well-being, the way things are at the moment. And it's only going to get worse.
Put yourselves in there, please, bud. Thank you.
Can you take off these, please?
No.
Do you know what? You are a fucking cunt, you are.
Okay, no need for that. What's been it for?
Going to crypt.
We are doing a disservice to the victims, and it is sad, but we just can't meet the demand that is required at the moment. I can't tell you why crime's increased. I don't know. People are falling on harder times because of the cuts. So people feeling the need to commit crime to fund their life. Or we try and go to every job, but we can only do as much as we can with the resources we have.
If I'm honest, I think the church has woken up. The gap has come. But I think also actually the church was probably sleeping a little bit. The church has said, this is an opportunity, we actually need to do this. And that's what we're doing.